Welcome to the Bayer Crop Report Review. I'm Pat McClatchy. Looking first at cotton, we're just going to go straight to the USDA statement about the cotton production and supply and demand. It says a marginal reduction of 50,000 bales in the 2015-2016 domestic mill use is the sole revision in this month's U.S. cotton supply and demand estimates. Ending stocks are now forecast at 4.1 million bales for 2015-16 and 4.8 million bales for 2016-17. The forecast for the marketing year average price received by producers are unchanged for both seasons. As we look at the world numbers for 2016-17, lower beginning stocks and ending stocks due mainly to reductions in expected production by China. The China crop estimates reduced 1.3 million bales for 2015-16 and 1 million bales for 2016-17, based on reports from Chinese sources indicating that 2015 crop production in eastern China was lower than previously estimated. Projected 2016-17 production is also reduced for Egypt and for the African Franc zone, with Egypt's production pegged at its lowest level since the mid-1800s. Slightly lower world consumption includes a reduction for India, partially offset by an increase for Turkey. Projected global stocks of 94.7 million bales or 1.7 million bales below last month, reflecting a 2 million bale decrease in China ending stocks. So let's see what cotton has done. It looks as if initially it rallied. July cotton was up just before the report, up 23. December cotton was up 34. The market rallied and got up about 40 to 45 on the day right after the report. And this report just came out 6 minutes ago. And right now the cotton market is sold back off, and is now trading unchanged to slightly lower in July. That puts it at 64.95. And the December is up 8 at 65.38. So initially a positive move, a very neutral number. It seems that the numbers we're about to look at in the grains were bullish for soybeans and corn, and cotton seemed to take some of a lead from that, but I would assume it's run into selling at these higher levels. Let's look at the numbers. Ending stocks in corn for 2015-2016. Just a moment. This is not updating. Let's see. Just a moment. As we look at this, we'll go straight to the numbers because I don't have these totaled already. Let's start with soybeans. Ending stocks, 260 million bushels is the 2016-2017. They had expected that to be 260 million. The 2015-2016 ending stocks for soybeans, 370 is what it's come out at. They expected that to be 387. Actually, looking back on beans, they had expected the 2016-2017 to be 298 million bushels. It came out at 260. So a reduction for stocks, for ending stocks in both old crop and new crop for beans. Looking at corn, the average guess for corn was for 2015-2016 was 1.773 billion bushels. It actually came out at 1.708, so a slight reduction there. For corn, ending stocks 2016-2017 was 2.008. The average guess was 2.1, so slightly off there. Let's look at what these markets have done. Also, let's go to the production. Production for soybeans would be, just a moment here. Let's see what we've got. gone over ending stocks. I've just got world production here. Let me come back to that. Let's look at the reaction first. Soybean market was up 14 in July and up 13 and a half in November just before this report. The market immediately rallied and got up to July beans got to 12.08 and a half, but it's run into some resistance because right now it's up 10 and a quarter. It's 11.86, so a lot of volatility, a fast move up, followed by the market backing back off. November soybeans are up 13 at 11.65. They were up 13 and a half before the report. They took off and rallied and got to 11.84. So they've actually dropped almost 18 cents from just minutes ago. Let's see. Just a moment. All right. Unfortunately, the totals on the corn and beans I'm just not getting right here, but we have gone over the basic numbers. The one thing I do not have is the production numbers. Let's go to directly to the USDA report and see if we can pull that out. Bear with me. Let's see. We've got if I can't find it as I look right here, then we'll end today just with what we've seen here. Crop production. Well, unfortunately, I'm not able to pull this up. I apologize for that, but we will tell you the numbers in beans were considered bullish. I just don't have the production breakout. The numbers in corn were considered bullish, and the numbers in cotton were considered pretty close to neutral. But all of these markets have struggled and are actually lower than they were before this report came out. So we'll keep an eye on this, and we'll report later, and we will have the production numbers for you later in our afternoon update. We'll give the totals for that for you later. Again, that's it. We'll talk to you a little bit later. Thanks.